You're gonna have to go under it like you said, yeah.
I mean, that's what I would have tried to do. What's up?
Oh!
Is it the train that's gonna be pushed? It looks cool. Are they all fine? Tell me they're fine.
Are they fine? Is the next train fine?
Oh shit. Oh, they might be on the other side. They just got a fucking cross. It's that asshole. Oh, there are zombies. Fuck! Fuck you! Kill that motherfucker! It's no.
Shit!
Motherfucker. We're fine, we're fine. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
No stumble.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. You
Thank
deserve
you.
this. Don't risk it. Don't risk it for this asshole.
So now we got no one to run that train.
All because of this motherfucker. He wouldn't let us in the car because he thought we were infected. Now he's infected and he's not gonna do shit about it. We won't have time.
Oh shit.
Everyone is sacrificing themselves. My God, it's so hard to survive in this movie. And she's doing all of this pregnant. Yeah, we gotta go on
After
that.
that asshole. Hey, did you say that he was infected too?
I think I saw him get bit, yeah. Oh my God. Come on, honey.
Come on, hurry up, hurry up.
Is it picking up speed though? Because they will catch up. We need to pick up speed. Guys, you gotta make him fall, and then everyone else will fall. Be very careful. Fucking let's go, thanks.
Yeah. All right.
But now we got one more on the train.
One more to. Yeah.
Close that door.
Yeah, you're right.
But then we can't control the train at all.
Oh shit.
Fucking throw him off. I get he was only trying to survive. Oh shit, 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 shit. Push him off, push him off. Just push him off.
It's not that easy.
Don't get bit.
Yay!
fuck? Gotta save your daughter. Gotta save your daughter. Shit. Oh, shit. Oh, she's helping. Thank you. Don't get bit. No. Oh. I would still try to cut his fucking hand.
With what? No.
Can't help. I gotta notice, but like he sacrificed himself, literally putting his hand in that thing's mouth to save someone else.
Yeah.
Character development.
아줌마 옆에 끝까지 꼭 붙어 있어야 돼. 알았지? 부산은 안전할 테니까. 그러니까.
가지 마. 가지 마. 내가 잘못했어.
That's not your fault, honey.
가지 마. 가지 마. 나랑 같이 있어. 가지 마.
I thought we were supposed to watch a horror movie. Oh my god. That little girl is really good. Mm. Oh,
Fuck. At least there's a tunnel.
and barricades and stuff, so maybe people behind it.
Please don't shoot them.
터널 맞은편에서 두 명이 접근하고 있다.
No, no,
아이와
no,
성인
please.
여성으로 추정 이상. 육안으로 식별이 불가능하다. 결정 바란다 이상.
Give him a minute.
No!
Give them a
No,
minute.
no, 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 no.
There's two of them. Like, there's no risk. Let them cross. They're clearly holding hands. Like, pretty sure
They're not
were
acting like zombies.
Yeah. Oh, she's singing
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
the song for her father.
노래하고 있다 이상.
Oh my god. Oh,
it's the song from Lilo and Stitch. I just recognize though this. Yeah. Well, it's over.
I did not expect to cry watching Train to Busan.
I shed one tear when the father died, and then I recognized the song from Lilo and Stitch, and I start bawling. It's because of the meaning of the song.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm definitely gonna buy that movie, guys.
we always say that.
No, but because they're good. They're good.
You want me to make you cry even more?
Okay, go ahead. My makeup is already ruined, so why not?
She finally managed to sing the song because she knew her father was watching. That's what I was thinking about when she was singing, and that's why I cried. Good movie. God, the effects were pretty cool. The zombies looked amazing. We gotta focus on the horror stuff.
You did say though that one type of zombie that you like were those were
Yeah, those
fast
ones.
and moving really quick.
But because there's no stress, or like after a while, there's no point in continuing making movies and stuff about zombies that walk, because like we've seen it on Walking Dead, like they don't run. After a while, when you get used to them, you just walk around and you can just tick tick. Honestly, those type of zombies, the ones that walk and they're not fast and they're not really a danger, in those shows the humans turn out to be the villains. And in this one, it's not like, you know, we saw a bunch of humans in there that were also the villains. But when you add on to that, you know, zombies that can actually scare the fuck out of us because they run, they're violent, and they're twisted. That's worse.
From what we saw, we don't really know how to kill them.
Well, I mean, it's because they never had the chance. I would assume, you know, a shot to the brain is... I mean, they managed to kill some of them at the beginning of the...
One of them still moves, so I don't think that they're
Oh,
all
he was
dead.
stuck. It was stuck. Maybe they didn't get a good kill on that one, but the others were dead. So I'm guessing, you know, same as other zombies, if you kill the brain, you kill the zombie.
I hope, and I guess.
Midway through, I started having, you know, the feeling that perhaps we were gonna lose. I was guessing not the daughter, but at least maybe the dad.
Really?
And then we started losing a lot of main characters, and I was like, shit. Because I mean, it's a horror movie, but there's a reason why people love it, and usually if you get to play with the feelings of the people watching, that means that we lose one of the main characters, and it's a moment like that, you know, a moment of sacrifice, and that's what makes this movie really good. It's the whole character growing into what he became in the end, that he was capable of, you know, literally putting his hand in the zombie's mouth, knowing it was gonna kill him, but still doing it to both keep his promise to the guy who had saved them all and on the train.
Yeah.
And I mean, that guy had saved him and his daughter several times, and then he told him, take care of my wife and my baby. And then he died, so that's what he did. You know, it was also for his daughter, but in that moment, that zombie was gonna kill that woman, so he had to sacrifice himself to keep his promise. And we are far from the man at the beginning who was telling his daughter to be in it for herself and not, you know, care for others. He had the attitude of that man in the end that caused the death of so many.
Technically killed them all. Beside the pregnant woman and daughter, he's responsible for the death of all of the main characters.
Although I don't know, I mean, if all of them had survived up till, you know, when the train stopped and they had to switch, I'm not sure how many.
Of them would have been dead.
Because like there was not much space in between the trains when they all, you know, fell, and the other train fell on them. So most of them would have been crushed, and they didn't have much time to cross over on the other side too. So we would have probably lost everyone.
Well,
there.
who knows, because that guy get out from the train from another point.
Yeah, but he's not the one that caused the trains to hit one another.
No, I know, but maybe if we had get out from the train at this point, maybe we would have been able to go over there without incidents.
Maybe. We will never know.
No, we won't.
I do feel conflicted when it comes to that character because, you know, in the moment, we are emotional. You know, we root for the main characters and we don't want them to die. And when we see, you know, the kid die and his girlfriend die because of that asshole, we're calling him names and we're mad and it's stress, you know, we're stressed and everything is coming out. But then if we take a moment to really think about it, when he was dying, he was saying, you know, I'm scared. I just want to go back to my mom. Like, he's human, like every other character. And when in a huge moment of intense fear, not everyone is capable of being a hero and stay calm. Like the father and the guy, you know, the husband with his baby, they stayed calm.
Yeah.
They were focused the entire movie, intelligent, strong. They stayed, you know, they basically shouldered the pressure for everyone because I think they had to do it for others.
Even the teenager
was
awesome.
they shouldered that pressure. Maybe one of the reason for that to happen to them was that they had people to care for. They had wives and his daughter, his girlfriend. They all had someone that they needed to protect. And when the daughter was asking her dad, aren't you scared? And I'm like, oh, I mean, he is probably scared, but he can't show you that. That's his job. That's what I meant. You don't want to freak out, because if you freak out, they're going to freak out even more. So in my opinion, not everyone is capable of being a hero.
It is true that when accidents happen, tragedies, or really stressful and scary situations, usually you got people who are going to be so scared that they're going to just try to flee and save themselves, and you're going to have other people who's going to try to save themselves but save others too.
Like, there's no malice behind this.
There's no wrong answer in this, because we're all humans. We're all gonna try to survive.
Like, I'm not talking about someone who uses humans as toys or anything. Like later in an apocalypse, you would see those people be born. They would be cruel, and intentionally, like, they would want to hurt others and mess up other people's settlements and stuff. We do have those. He wasn't like that. He had no malice behind his actions. He was just scared.
Okay, there's few things that he did that I'm okay with it. Not one though. When he decided to kill the guy to survive, this one I'm not gonna accept it.
Well,
but
there's no malice behind it. It's not premeditated. Like, it's not like he planned to do that. He ended up being stuck, and the only way out for him in that moment was to push that guy. I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying I approve that. I'm saying I can understand, and that doesn't make him an evil person.
But I'm not gonna accept it.
That doesn't.
That's my opinion.
No, I don't accept it either. But that doesn't make him an evil person. Like, for example, we saw literally the father closed the door in the pregnant woman's face because he was thinking that in that moment that shit, I'd better close the door or else we're all gonna die.
It was stressful. Everybody was screaming, close that fucking door, so he closed it.
Well, it's the same thing. He was surrounded by zombies, and with that other guy he doesn't know, thinking, if I don't get out of here, I will die. So he acted rashly, and he did something stupid like that we can't forgive, but we can understand.
Oh, I can understand it.
So that's why I'm like, we insulted him a lot in the movie, and we don't agree.
He was supposed to be, I guess, one of the antagonists of that
One
movie.
of the reasons why he made our lives so hard,
So difficult.
so much harder. But like, it's the fact that it's hard to support him or to be rational when we look at him in the movie, when you see everyone else sacrifice themselves for others. You see, the guy that noticed everything in the beginning and was freaking out in the train. He basically sacrificed himself to save the girl and the pregnant woman. That little girl just kept trying to help people. Even the father, who at the beginning was kind of an asshole, in it for himself. And I'm guessing this is the mentality that pushed him at the top really fast. And like his daughter said, unfortunately, because of how he is, he doesn't think of others.
Yeah.
He thinks only of himself, and we saw that. He does think of his daughter, but he doesn't know her, he doesn't show up for her, he doesn't think about what it does to her. We know when he doesn't go to her school events.
Yeah.
So he was telling her, don't help others, don't be like that. In a crisis like this, you gotta, focus on you, which is true in a way, but then that makes you an asshole. And I was right when I was saying in the beginning of, for example, take Walking Dead. In the beginning of Walking Dead, you got Shane and you got Rick. Well, the father was Shane. The daughter was Rick.
Yeah.
And then Rick, we're focusing on Rick. We're like, Rick is the best. Rick saves people and we want to root for him. And Shane is the bad guy. But Shane has the mentality that Rick adopts in the future of the show to save others.
Yeah. And
people, I saw a analysis of Walking Dead once, and the guy doing it was saying, Shane, we're all rooting for Shane to die and stuff, but what we don't understand is that Shane was the survivor that we needed in the beginning. He was just too early. Too early for the others to accept it.
They weren't in the same state of mind.
And then he did lose it later,
but... lose it a little bit, but yeah, they weren't at the same level that he was.
Unfortunately, and it's sad because an apocalypse like this does that to people. You lose your humanity But then at one point, the main characters, the people that are in charge, have to lose a part of their humanity if they want to save the others. Which is why it's always precious when we have a character or two that manage to keep that innocence. In this movie, the father had an attitude in the beginning that would probably have saved him in the end, but it would have killed the woman and maybe even his daughter. And then the character growth of him, being saved by others over and over again, never really saying thank you or, I appreciate it, nothing.
Or that he's sorry, yeah.
Or that he's, or not any of that. Till eventually he starts helping out, then he puts himself in danger more and more. Then he starts showing emotions a little bit. Like he's crying, he gets affected. You got his coworker who's feeling the guilt because they were working with the company that, they were I'm guessing they were financing or something, the company that started the whole thing.
Probably, yeah.
So the coworker feels guilty, so he's thinking of others because of the stuff they did. And then that hits him, he starts crying, Basically, the emotional barrier he had created for himself started disappearing throughout the movie, and it was so natural. Mm. And then in the end, it makes a lot of sense that he would sacrifice himself. It was fucking sad. Doing it while hearing your daughter cry like crazy and scream, and that kid gave it her all. That little actress was amazing. Oh, and then he sees his daughter as a baby, just remembering the happy moments and happy times. And all she wanted was for him to be with her, and he has to leave her. Of course, that's why I was starting to think, maybe we're going to lose the father, because she kept saying over and over, like, all I wanted was for you to be with me. And I'm like, yeah, look at them just crush that dream. For sure. But then at least he had his character development before the whole thing. So.
He had his... readable storyline, yeah.
His hero moment.
Yeah.
And then the two survived.
Seriously, I guess what I really loved about that movie is how they construct the shots for
yes,
when the teenagers were dying, like the girl and after him with the long distance and the train, while that man sacrificed himself under the train glasses and everything's falling down. The shots were so captivating, interesting, like really well constructed.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta say, the makeups and the acting of the zombies were amazing.
Well, it was really disturbing to think them being all twisted while they were running or crawling or something.
Yeah. Like, I mean, there was a lot of CGI, of course, but it wasn't as bad as, like, World War Z or something, like World War Z. That's what it's called.
World War Z. Yeah, that huge mountain of zombie.
Yeah, they kind of did that, but I'm trying to keep that away from the cat. Put that over there. Thank you. They did that in World War Z, and it looked really fake. So sometimes, like, too much is really, like, not enough. Mm-hmm. And in this one, they did a few shots that looked a bit too much, but it wasn't
really quick.
It was really quick, and it wasn't as important as the rest. And we had a lot of actual actors playing zombies, so we could feel that they were surrounding us. And I saw a few tricks that they did, like when they break the glass in the train station, they all fall on top of one another, and then we cut to a scene that's not CGI, and they put bags under the actors to make it look like there was some sort of a pile of zombies, and then every other actor fell on top of that pile and kept moving. I thought it was pretty cool. But it wasn't overwhelmingly CGI forward. So and the actual makeups, the actual physical movement that the zombies were doing were creepy as fuck. Really fast, which like I said, I love. The breaking of the neck, like, it's like every actor in this movie was good at contorting their bodies. I thought it was pretty sick. And yeah, it was really hard to survive this movie. And the ending just was all heart, really sad. That fucking song. That song, which, by the way, is about family.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. Apparently the second one is not as good. I knew the first one was going to be
not
great.
as good?
Yeah, people were saying that the first one was amazing, and the Rotten Tomato note that they gave it is pretty high. But then I heard that the second one is not as good. I'm not sure what it's gonna be about because like you're gonna have another train to Busan.
Train from Busan.
Maybe. I would have loved to see if the mother survived, but
I
maybe
hope
it's
so.
up for movie 2.
Because she was in Busan, so she might as well be alive.
Yeah, but she wasn't answering the phone.
Maybe she lost it. No
Yeah.
connection ever.
It's not the time to lose your phone, woman. Anyway,
But yeah,
but it was a beautiful story.
This is a nice movie to end the month of October.
Yeah.
Like I said, I did not expect to cry watching it, but
I mean, we've been crying a lot
okay,
at this
that,
month.
that movie wasn't really as scary as I thought maybe it could be, but the tension was high with the characters.
It was stressful.
Really stressful.
And that's all I'm asking for when it comes to zombie movies, because I don't think zombies can scare us anymore. We've seen too many movies and TV shows about zombies.
Yeah.
So it's not scary. And I mean, it's I gotta be, frank with you guys. It's really hard to scare us. Really, really hard. So
yeah.
it's been
We
a
might
while.
jump because of the jump scares, but
It's not scary. And in this one, I think I had one jump where I went like this, but it wasn't scary, but that doesn't mean it's not a good movie. I freaking love the effects. I love the acting. I love the story, and I really enjoyed the ending, even though we cried. So yeah, like you said, it's a really good movie to end the month of October with,
yeah.
and hopefully I have time to edit it for Halloween.
Oh boy.
You would know, like, if this is on YouTube on Halloween, it's because I had time.
Okay.
So yeah.
So thank you guys for watching this movie with us. We're gonna see you for the other event, I guess.
For another movie on YouTube, maybe, I mean, if we have time, we have a few anime movies we want to do, but other than that, it will go to Christmas.
Yeah.
So we'll see you then, I guess.
And once again, happy Halloween,
Yes.
guys.
Bye.